So coming to find a seat, right knee forward, left knee back. And just take a moment here to just settle into your seat. Use the hands on the floor. Readjust your right ankle if you need to. Push it a little further away from the body, bring it into the body. Take your left knee further away, closer in, whatever you need in your legs. And then begin to tilt your left hip bone forward towards your right ankle. And just find a little bit of movement here in your left hip joint. Nothing too sudden with your movements. Just slow and steady as you rock your left hip. And then as you begin to loosen off into your left hip, you might even want to add in a little bit of a circular motion. Just moving around the hip joint a little bit more. And then find a little stillness here in the center in your seat. And as you take an inhale, lift up from the fingertips through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, focus here on pulling the belly muscles in and allowing the waist to hug in around your belly. As you inhale, open up the arms wide, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hug the belly muscles in as you bring the palms of the hands together. Inhale, wide arms, reaching all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, hug the belly in, take a hold of the right wrist and lean to your left. Beginning to find the stretch all the way up the right side of the body. So you inhale, bringing the arms and chest through center. And then exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Maybe you can place the hands on the floor. Maybe the elbows can come to the floor. Or maybe you even have enough movement so you can bring your nose all the way down to the mat. You might even find a place in between using your blocks to place the elbows over. Breathing into the back space of your heart. And as you exhale, soften here in your forward fold. Lifting the chest all the way back through center. Take an inhale, arms wide or reach up to the sky. Exhale, hug the waist in as you bring the hands together in front of the chest. Turn to face the right knee and then lean slightly forward. Take a breath. As you exhale, hug the belly in as you lift your left knee and left foot away from the floor. If this begins to make you feel a little bit crampy in your left hip, take the hands out to the right a little bit more and lean a little further right. Take in a breath. Exhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And then begin to bring your left leg around until it meets the sole of the right foot. Turn in the chest to look down the left leg. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, fold forward over your left leg. Bringing the hands towards the floor. And as you begin to fold forward over your left leg, think here about pulling the belly button around so it's parallel to the front of your left thigh. And as you pull your belly button around, you should feel your shoulders begin to even out and level. So your right shoulder isn't dragging back behind the left, but they're even here on the front of your chest. Take an in a breath. A long exhale. Come all the way back through center. And from here, lift your right foot up onto your left thigh. You could stay here If your hips are pretty tight, you could even rest the block underneath your right knee. Or you might be able to slide your right heel up towards your left hip. Coming in towards a half lotus. That might be enough for you, or you might want to add in a twist, taking the left hand towards the right knee, and then beginning to take the right arm all the way around the back and see if your right hand can catch a hold of your right foot. If you can't quite manage to catch the foot, you could use a strap between the two, or you could simply reach your right fingertips towards your right toes. Taking the left hand towards the left calf, take a breath. And as you exhale, reach towards your left big toes. Opening up your chest. Long, slow, steady breath in through the nose. Long, fiery exhale. Slowly coming back to center, keeping the right leg up on the left. Take a breath. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Reaching towards your left toes. Again, thinking of the belly button pulling around. So it shifts towards the left thigh, shoulders are even. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, come back through center, place the right foot, right knee on the floor. Take the right hand right, reach the left arm up to the sky. Take in a breath. And as you exhale, option here to lift into your stargazer, coming all the way up onto your right knee, right shin. Or if you have any issues with your shoulders, with your wrists, stay on the floor and think about lifting up the skin from your left hip bone into your left pinky fingers. If you're up in your stargazer, stretch from your left ankle bone to your left wrist bone. Take a breath. Exhale, come all the way back down to the mat and slide the right foot forward to meet the left. Take the hands out either sides of the body. Take a breath. As you exhale, pull the belly into the spine, hug the waist in as you lift the feet towards the sky. If you need to bend the knees, then just take that little modification should you need. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the feet towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. From your lift, bend the left knee, the right knee, and come back into your staggered seat. Left leg forward, right leg back. Just take a moment to set up your seat here, readjust the legs as you need. And placing the fingertips to the floor, begin to rock your right hip bone forward and back. Finding a little bit of movement through your right hip. Loosening off the tissue around the hip joint. You might begin to add in those circular movements if that feels right for you, for your body. And then finding a little bit of stillness here in the center. Take an inhale, lift from the fingertips up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, focus on your core and pull the belly and the waist in. With your next inhale, arms are wide, reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hug the waist in a little tighter as you sigh the hands towards the heart. Inhale and arms are reaching all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, catch the left wrist and begin to take your side stretch towards the right. Stretching out through the left side of the body. As you inhale, come through center. Exhale in the hands to the heart. Turn to face the left knee, hug the belly in tight. Take a little lean forward, long for breath. And exhale, lift and hover your right knee and foot off the floor. Again, if it feels like it's crampy in the hip joint, hands come over a little further to the left and lean into the left side. Take a breath. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And then begin to bring your right leg all the way around till it meets your left foot. Turn in the chest to look down the right leg, long full breath in. Exhale, fold them forward over the right leg. Placing the hands to the mat. And take a breath. Exhale, pull the belly button around so it begins to sit parallel to the front of your right thigh. Shoulders begin to level. Breathing into the back space of the heart on your inhales. Exhale, soften here in your forward fold. Walking the chest through center. Taking the left foot, place it up on top of your right thigh. This could be enough of a movement for you, so stay here. Use the block if you need under your left knee for support. If you want to move towards half lotus, slide the left heel up towards your right hip. Adding in the twist, right hand to the left knee. Left hand reaches around the back to see if you can catch a hold of your left foot with your left hand. Use a strap or simply just aim the hand towards the foot. From here, take your right hand towards your right knee, right calf, and then reach towards your right big toe. Open up your chest to the left. Long, slow, steady breaths in. Long, slow, controlled breaths out. Bring the chest back through center. Left foot stays on top of the right thigh. Take a breath. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Belly button pulling around to the front of your right thigh. Shoulders even and out. Coming back through center, place the left knee, left foot to the floor. Take the left hand behind the left hip, reach the right arm to the sky, long full breath. As you exhale, option to lift into your stargazer. Or again, if you have issues with your shoulders and wrists, just keep your bottom on the floor, lifting up the skin from the right hip to the right pinky finger. If you're in your stargazer, stretch it out from the right ankle bone to the right wrist bone. Take a breath in. Exhale, return into the mat. Sliding the left foot forward to meet the right. Placing the hands to the floor, long full breath in. Exhale, hug the belly in as you lift your feet towards the sky. Bent knees are optional. Take a breath. Exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Take a hold of the backs of the thighs as you roll onto your back. Draw the knees up into the chest. Taking the hands towards the fronts of the knees. Option to keep the head on the mat or inhale, lift the head up away from the floor. And as you exhale, pull the ribcage in and down. Next, inhale, arms overhead, legs out long, extend through the body. Exhale, bring the knees to the chest. Inhale, extend arms overhead, legs out long. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend, hold. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Place the head, shoulders, and feet to the floor. Opening up the arms wide, take a breath in. And as you exhale, twist your knees to the right. Just a gentle twist here. Your left shoulder stays on the floor. Your chest begins to open in your twist. And you can just feel a slight stretch of the skin across your hips, across your belly. A stretch along the left outer hip. So you inhale, bring the knees through center. Exhale to the left. Again, nothing too deep in your twist. Keeping your right shoulder connected to the floor. Chest is open. Just feeling the gentle twist in the waist, the pull and stretch of the skin over your hips and belly. So you inhale, bring the knees through center. And as you exhale, lift the feet all the way up to the sky, taking the hands around the back of the right leg. Option to keep the head on the mat, or inhale to lift the head off the floor. Long full breath. And as you exhale, lower the left heel towards the floor, not on the floor. If your hamstrings are pretty tight, then you can bend the knees if you need to. As you inhale, switch the legs, left leg to the hands. Exhale, switch right leg to the hands. Inhale, left leg to the hands. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, right leg. Inhale, both legs lift. Exhale, rock all the way up to your seat and take it forward to tabletop. Come in to find your tabletop, spreading the fingers wide. Just begin here to take a little bit of movement around in your tabletop. Rock the body around in circles, side to side, forwards, backwards. Take a little bit of movement through the shoulders, across the hips. And finding a little stillness here in the center. Take a deep breath in as you drop the belly, lift the head, the hips into your cow. Feeling a little bit of a stretch along the front side of your body. And as you exhale, round the spine, draw the chin towards the chest, push into the palms of the hands, the tops of the feet in your cat. Stretch in the back of your body. Inhale, belly to the floor, heart lifts, cow pose. Stretch the front of your body. Exhale, stretch out the back of the body through your cat. Push down through the feet, the hands as you pull the belly button a little higher. Inhale through your cow. Stretch out the front of your body. Exhale through your cat. So you inhale, find your center. And exhale, tuck the toes onto the mat. Option here to stay with the knees on the floor, or maybe you want to lift and hover the knees off the floor. Wherever you take the knees, focus here is on your core muscles, belly button pulling up away from the floor, waist squeezing in around your belly. Take in a breath. Exhale, step the right foot back, the left foot back plank. As you inhale, bring the right knee forward, the left knee forward. Either float the knees or take the knees to the floor, your choice. Take in a breath. Exhale, walk the left foot back, the right foot back. Holding strong in your planks. Inhale, left knee forward, right knee forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs in downward facing dog. And with your next inhale, lift and scoop the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee into the nose, lift high on the left tiptoes. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to nose, lift high on left tiptoes. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring the knees to the nose, lift high on the left tiptoes, and then place the right foot between the hands, lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reaching all the way up to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, hug your core muscles in tight. As you begin to pull the belly in, tilt the hip bones up towards the sky until you feel a stretch along the front of your left thigh. Catch the left wrist and take a stretch over to your right. Continue to focus on hugging the belly in, the waist in. As you inhale, bring the arms through center. Exhale, bringing the hands to the floor. Lift the left knee off the mat and step all the way back to your downward facing dogs. Pedaling out the legs in downward facing dog. Hug your belly button up in towards your spine. Pull the waist in around your belly button. And with the next inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, bring the knees to the nose, rise high on right tiptoes. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, knee to the nose, rise high on your left tiptoes, your right tiptoes. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift a little higher on those right tiptoes as you place the left foot between the hands and lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hug the belly in. Curl the hip bones up towards the sky until you feel the stretch across the front of your right hip. Catch the right wrist, side stretch to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step back to your downward facing dogs. As you inhale, bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, see if you can keep the hands placed firmly on the floor as you walk the feet to the hands. The closer the feet come, the more you'll need to pull the belly button up into the spine and pull the heart up towards the sky. Hold here in this active forward fold, pushing the ground away, pulling the belly button up into your spine. And then release. Bend the knees, hang the head heavy, allowing the backs of the hands to brush along the mat. And just take a little rock here in your forward fold. And with the next inhale, taking the arms wide as you rise all the way up high mountain, arms reach overhead. Exhale, catch the right wrist as you side stretch to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, catch the left wrist as you side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Walk the right foot back, the left foot back to a downward facing dog. And as you inhale, lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee forward to the right elbow. If you need to modify, you can lower the left knee on the floor should you need. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the right knee towards the right wrist, and then pull it all the way back up to the elbow. Lower the knee to the wrist, pull it back to the elbow. Lower the right knee to the wrist, pull it back up to the elbow, and then send the right leg all the way up to the sky, one-legged dog. Take a breath. And as you exhale, step the right foot between the hands, lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reaching all the way up to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, hug the belly in, catch the left wrist as you find a stretch to your right. As you inhale, come to. And on your exhale, going to take it into modified warrior 2. Chest opens to the left, left foot crosses behind you to the right. Arms are wide. Belly muscles pull in tight here. Moderate, just alternate the feet if you need to. Walk that right foot a little bit further forward, a little further back, whatever you need. And then bring the hands behind the head. Elbows wide, chest open. Take a breath. Exhale, lower your right elbow towards your right knee. Working on the side body here. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Hold it here, Opening the elbows wide, lift up the heart, take a breath, and exhale, reach both arms out overhead. Pulling your left shoulder back away from the floor. And with your next inhale, lift both arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, take the left hand to the floor, or even use a block here. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, crunch your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale to your modified side plank. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold the crunch. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale. Twisting the body around to your half splits. If you're using your blocks, bring it to the inside of the right ankle. Reaching forward with the heart, sending the hips out behind you. Even here, pull your belly button in and up towards the spine and hug the waist in around the belly. Take in a breath. As you exhale, begin to bend the right knee, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, spring the left foot forward to meet the right. Folding all the way forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, catch the left wrist, side stretch right. Inhale, center. Exhale, catch the right wrist, side stretch left. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk the left foot back, the right foot back, downward facing dog. And as you step into your downward facing dog, inhale, the left leg lifts all the way up to the sky. Exhale, left knee comes forward to left elbow. Again, modify if you need with the right knee on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the left knee to the left wrist. Inhale, slide it up to the elbow. Lower to the wrist. Slide up to the elbow. Lower to the wrist. Slide up to the elbow. And inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hug the belly in as you catch your right wrist and take a side stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, modified warrior two. Chest opens to the right. Rearrange your left foot if you need to. And think about your knee pushing towards the pinky toes so you can feel the stretch on the inner left thigh. Bring the hands behind the head. Elbows wide, heart open. Take in a breath. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Hold it here. Open the elbows, lift the heart. Take a breath. And then exhale, reach the arms overhead. Pull your right shoulder back a little. Hug the belly in tight. Your side muscles, your oblique muscles doing the work here of holding you up away from the floor. Take a breath. Exhale, lift through center. Taking the right hand towards the floor, or maybe using your blocks. Long breath in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow crunch. Inhale to your modified side plank. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it here, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, half splits. Hands come all the way around towards the left. If you're using your block, place it to the inside of the left ankle. Send the heart forward, the hips back, and hug the belly button up into the spine. Squeeze the waist around your belly button. Imagining you've got that little corset on and your strings are being pulled a little bit tighter each time you hug your belly in. Take in a breath. Exhale to the sole of the left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. This time, step back into a plank. Take a breath here in plank, hug the belly in, heart lifts, belly lifts. And as you exhale, lower all the way down onto your bellies. Make a pillow with the hands and just allow the chin to rest here on the hands as you rock the hips and belly into the floor. From here, slide the hands down by the sides of the body, palms of the hands on the floor. Initially, keep the toes on the floor, allowing your toenails to kind of do the work of gripping into the mat. And as you inhale, lift the chin, the chest, and the shoulders up away from the floor. Feeling here the muscles running down the spine begin to work as they actively lift your chest up away from the floor. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to add on, take a breath. And as you exhale, lift the palms of the hands and squeeze the glutes as you lift the legs up off the floor. Think about pulling the shoulders in towards one another a little more. So your pinky fingers aim towards each other. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release to the floor. Bringing the hands by the ribs, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the legs in your downward facing dogs. And with your next inhale, lift and scoop the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot behind the right wrist. Spin the left heel in. Wide arms rise all the way up into warrior one. Take a breath. As you exhale, cross left elbow over right, eagle arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the elbows towards your right knee. Inhale, lifting the arms to the sky. Exhale, elbows towards the right knee. Inhale, lift into the sky. Exhale, bring the elbows towards your right knee. Hug the belly in, take a breath. Exhale, left leg lifts, warrior three. Holding your eagle here in your warrior three. Pull the belly in, the waist in, your core muscles doing most of the work here to hold you steady, hold you stable. With your next inhale, bring the left knee forward and cross the left leg over the right. Find your eagle pose. Continue to hug in on your core muscles. Take in a breath. Exhale, warrior three legs. Maintain your eagle arms as you squeeze your left leg back. Hug the belly in, the waist in, hug the thighs in towards one another, hug the arms in towards each other. Take in a breath. As you exhale, release the hands to the floor. Step the left foot back. And as you step the left foot back, beginning to make our way into side plank. Options to maybe keep your right foot forward of your hips. You might want to stagger the legs. You might want to stack the legs one on top of the other, or even bring your left knee to the floor. Take a breath as you reach your right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, dip the left hip towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. Take a breath in here. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Make a pillow with the hands and rest the head here. Massaging the belly and hips on the floor. And sliding the hands down by the sides of the body, palms to the floor. Round 2 of our locust pose, engaging the back side of our bodies, the back of our core. Inhale, chin lifts, chest lifts, shoulder lifts. Exhale, maybe you squeeze the legs up off the floor. Lifting the hands away from the mat. Roll the shoulders towards one another, pinky fingers pulling towards each other. Long inhale, chest lifts a little higher. Exhale, release. Hands by the hips, tucking the toes. Rise all the way up to your downward facing dogs. Taking 3 long breaths here in downward facing dog. In through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. Using your exhale to squeeze the belly muscles in tight so that they do the work of helping the breath out from the lungs. And as you take your next inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot behind the left wrist, spin the right heel in. Inhale, wide arms, rise up, warrior 1. As you exhale, cross right elbow over left, eagle arms. Take a breath. Exhale, leaning forward, elbows towards left knee. Inhale, arms reaching to the sky. Exhale, lean forward, elbow towards knee. Inhale, rise up tall. Exhale, elbows towards the left knee. Hug the belly in super tight, take a breath. Exhale, right leg lifts into your warrior 3. Not only do the belly muscles pull in, but the thighs pull in, the arms pull in, everything pulls towards your center, towards your core. Take a breath. Exhale, right knee comes forward into your eagle, wrapping the right leg around the left. Focusing on your core. Strong and stable here as you move from warrior 3 to your eagle pose. Take a breath. Exhale, warrior 3. Hold and strong, hold and steady. Take a breath in. Exhale, the hands to the floor, the right foot to the floor. Preparing for side plank here on the right. Right hand, right foot to the floor. Maybe you keep your left foot forward of your hips. Maybe you stagger the feet, place one on top of the other, or you might even modify with the right knee on the floor. Taking the left arm up to the sky, take a breath in. And exhale, lower the right hip towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, your plank. Take in a breath. Exhale, move through your vinyasa to your chaturanga, your up dogs or cobras, all the way through your downward facing dogs. Pedaling out the legs as you go. And with your next inhale, bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Take a breath here in your chair. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Option, step back and take a vinyasa or step back into your downward facing dogs. If your wrists and shoulders have had enough of chaturangas, then just hang out in your dogs, find whatever movement you need in your body. No rush to move through your vinyasa, using your breath to guide you. And as you arrive in downward dog, pull the belly button in and up to the spine, hug the waist around the belly, and inhale the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, scorpion tail the right leg. So you inhale, bring the right knee to the nose, lift high on left tiptoes. Exhale, scorpion tail the right leg. Inhale, right knee to nose, lift high on left tiptoes. And exhale, place the right foot between the hands. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, catch the left wrist as you side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior two. Taking a moment to reposition the legs if you need to. Even here in your warrior two, hug the waist in, hug the belly in, and think about curling the hips towards the ribs, especially if you have a tendency to kind of stick your bottom out behind you. Bringing the hands behind the head, elbows wide, heart open. Take a breath in. Exhale, right elbow to right knee. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Hold in here. Reach the left hand towards the sky. And then hover the right hand down by the right calf, the right ankle. Find a little bit of resistance here between your right arm, right leg. Push them in towards one another as you pop your heart forward. Take your shoulders back. Open up the chest a little more. Hold in here in your extended side angle. With your next inhale, lift the right arm to the sky, straighten the right leg, turn the toes forward, and fold all the way forward into your straddle forward fold. Take the hands towards the ankles as you draw the chest back. Long full breath in, long full breath out. Placing the palm of the right hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift and sweep the left arm to the sky. As you exhale, both hands come around the right foot. Lower the left knee to the floor. Walk your right foot a little further right and begin to make your way into your lizard pose. So in your lizard, your hands could stay on the floor. Your elbows might come towards the floor. They might stop on a block halfway between. Or you might even need to use your block to lift up out of your lizard lunge a little bit. But even here in your lizard, hug the belly and waist in so that you don't just collapse into the hips, but you engage the body and use your muscular strength. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. A long, fiery breath out. From your lizard, if your elbows are on the floor, keep them on the floor. If you're kind of halfway between the two, then just bring the hands onto the mat. From here, wherever you are, elbows or hands on the floor, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. And then we're going to step back into a plank. If you're on your hands, begin to lower it down to a forearm plank. Your forearm plank might well be with the knees on the floor. But wherever you are, in your forearm plank, shoulders in line with wrists, and hips are in line with the shoulders, not sticking up in the air. You don't want a downward dog here, but a plank. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, rock forward on the toes. As you inhale, stick your bottom up in the air, dolphin. Exhale, rock the shoulders forward, plank. Inhale, stick the hips up high, dolphin. Exhale, your plank. Inhale, lift the hips through dolphin. As you exhale, palms of the hands flat to the floor, lift the elbows, downward facing dog. Finding a little bit of movement through the legs. Belly pulls in and up, waist pulls in. And with your next inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, scorpion tail the left leg. Inhale, left knee, right elbow, twist. Inhale, scorpion tail. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, twist. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. Rise all the way up, high crescent lunge. Hug the belly in. Catch the right wrist as you lean over to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior two. Again, taking a moment to readjust the feet if you need. Left knee pushes towards left pinky toes. Belly hugs in, hips tilt up. Bringing the hands behind the head, elbows wide. Take a breath in. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Hold here. Reach the right arm towards the sky. Hover the left hand down by the right ankle, the right calf, or you could even come up a little bit high should you need. Using the oblique muscles to keep you lifted. Think about your right rib cage lifting up towards your right pinky fingers. Press your left arm against your left leg as you pop the heart forward, open up the chest. And with the next inhale, both arms reach up to the sky. Left leg straight, toes point forward. And slowly begin to fold into your straddle forward fold. Hands towards the ankles, elbows bent out. As you guide your chest towards your thighs in your forward fold. Thinking here in your forward fold to shift the weight forward into your toes. And maybe that just gives you a little bit more length in the backs of the legs. Take the left hand to the center of the mat. And inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, twist. As you exhale, both hands come all the way around to the left. Right knee to the floor. Beginning to make your way into your lizard here on the left. Either hands stay on the mat or you begin to work your elbows towards the floor. You might even stop halfway using a block. But wherever you are, your belly muscles continue to pull in, hugging into your core, into your center. Long full breath in through the nose. Long full breath out. Long breath in. Long breath out. If you are on your elbows, stay there. If you're in between, then bring the hands to the floor. Wherever you are, elbows or hands on the floor, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Step back into your plank. If you're in a high plank, begin to bring the elbows to the floor for low plank. Clasping the hands, making a little triangle here with the elbows. Think in your plank of shoulders over elbows. Hips are in line with your shoulders, not pushing all the way up in the air to begin with. Hug the belly in, hug the waist in. And as you inhale, rock forward on the tiptoes. Exhale, lift the hips in the air for dolphin. Inhale, rock the hips forward. Exhale, lift the hips up high. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, your dolphin. Walk the feet a little closer to the elbows. And then placing the palms of the hands to the floor. Take an inhale as you lift your elbows into your downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs here in downward facing dog. As you inhale, begin to bring the gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Lift up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, wide arms rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, chair. Take in a breath. Exhale, fold them forward over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back and take a vinyasa or step back into your downward facing dogs. Press them back into your downward dogs. And as you inhale, take your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Spin the left heel in. From here, take your block if you have one and begin to rise all the way up to stand. Straighten the right leg, the left leg, and turn the chest towards the left so you're preparing for triangle pose. Lift the block overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean towards your left. As you inhale, come through center. And exhale, reach all the way over towards your right. Push the block out away from the crown of the head. From here, take your left arm to the sky and lower either your block or your right hand towards your right ankle. If you need to use the block, continue to hold it there, or maybe you just hover your right hand. From your triangle, take a little bend in the right knee. Option to bring your block with you as you take your hand forward of your right foot. And then inhale, lift your left leg off the floor, coming into half moon. Either using the blocks or hovering the right fingertips off the floor, engaging your core muscles a little bit more. Take in a breath, maybe you're wobbling a little bit here on your standing leg. And as you exhale, place the hands to the floor, the left foot to the floor. Take it all the way back through a vinyasa or into your downward facing dog. As you come through your downward dog, inhale, lift and sweep the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Taking a hold of your block, spin the right heel in, beginning to rise up into your triangle legs, lifting the block up overhead, chest to the right. Hug the waist in, take a breath. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, kneel into the left. Push your block out away from the crown of the head. Take a breath. Exhale, the right arm reaches towards the sky. The left drops towards your left calf, your left ankle, or maybe hands with your block. Heart pumps forward. Hug the waist in, hug the belly in. Take a breath. Exhale, bend into the left knee, either with your block or just using your hands. Left hand forward of left foot, take a breath in. And exhale, lift and float your right leg all the way up into half moon. Your block is there for you if you should need it for to help your balance. Or maybe you're challenging your balance, your strength a little bit more by floating your left hand away from the block. It's a bit wobbly here on your standing leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Right foot, left foot. Lower the knees and sit all the way back into child's pose. A well-deserved child's pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. To take a little rock through the hips. And from your child's pose, come to sit up on the heels of the feet. And as you inhale, opening the arms wide, reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, catch the right wrist, Drop the hips to the right as you side stretch towards your left. Even here, as you exhale, hug the waist in the belly. With your next inhale, lift through center. Exhale, catch the left wrist and lower off to the left. Taking your side stretch towards the right. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, releasing the arms, take the legs out in front of you. And begin to lower all the way down onto your back. Either head on the mat or head off the floor. Take an inhale as you extend the arms, extend the legs. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Placing the feet to the floor, the head and shoulders on the mat. Open up the arms wide, take a breath in. And as you exhale, slide your legs all the way out into your Shavasana. Whatever your Shavasana might look like for you. If you need to take a moment to find a pillow or blanket, something warm to put over your body. Seeing if there is anything you can do here to allow your body to soften into the mat beneath you a little bit more. Allowing your focus to stay with you for a little while longer. You might begin to notice heat in your shoulders, in your waist, in your belly. You might notice heat in your hips. And breathe into all of these spaces and places in your body. Embrace the hard work that you've done over these last 60 minutes. Breathe into your power, breathe into your strength. And each time you exhale, soften. Let go a little more. If you want to stay with Shavasana for a little while longer, stay as you are. Enjoy your stillness, your quiet. If you're ready to move, take an inhale, reach and stretch the arms overhead. And as you exhale, draw the knees up into the chest. Take a rock here until you come up and find your seat. As you come into your seat, allow the hands to rest over the legs. And just rock back until you can feel the bones of your bottom connect into the floor. And then lift and lengthen the spine up away from the sit bones. Hug the waist in, hug the belly in. Still work on our core muscles. And as you inhale, open up the arms wide, reach all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, squeeze the belly and waist in as you fire the breath out from your lungs. Inhale, deep breath, expand in the ribs, expand the chest. Exhale, hug and squeeze the belly in as you fire out your breath. Inhale, deep breath, shoulders expand, ribs expand. Exhale, squeeze the belly muscles in as you fire the breath out from your lungs. Bring on the palms of the hands together. Bow the forehead to the thumbs. Take a moment. Thank yourself for your practice today, for showing up on your mat, stepping into your strength. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. Namaste. Have a great day, everyone.